Hello my dear students, once again welcome back to our channels, continuing our problem solving in series and sequences and series. Here I came up with 72nd question written on the screen. Sum the following series to n terms and to infinity. They are asking, what is the first sequence given to us? 1 divided by 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 7 plus 1 divided by 4 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 10 plus 1 divided by 7 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 13 goes on up to nth term first of all and then up to infinity. So the value of nth term will be written like a plus n minus 1 times of, and d is 3 over here. It's an arithmetic progression with common difference d1 4 7 we can see. Similarly guys, we may see 4 7 and 10 is also an arithmetic progression with common difference 3 over here. So the value of nth term will be becoming what? 4 plus n minus 1 times of 3. And similarly we can see 7, 10 and 13 is an arithmetic progression with common difference 3 with first term as 7, that is 7 plus n minus 1 times of 3. So proceeding further, we'll be going to write like 1 by 1 dot 4 dot 7 plus 1 by 4 dot 7 dot 10 plus 1 by 7 dot 10 dot 13 goes on up to nth term will be written like 1 upon 3n minus 2 multiplied by 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n plus 4, and we'll be going to generalize the rth term will be written like, let us suppose tr if we are talking about will be becoming 1 upon 3r minus 2 multiplied by 3r plus 1 multiplied by 3r plus 4. Now let's get the middle value outside, that is 1 upon 3r plus 1. So the remaining things will be what? 1 upon 3r minus 2 multiplied by 3r plus 4 over here, and we'll be going to bring it in the form of sum of difference. So tr will be written by us like this. So 1 upon 3r plus 1 is written outside over here, and we'll be going to bring the numerator as sum of difference of two numbers, that is what? Greater number minus smaller number, that is 3r plus 4 minus 3r minus 2. That means 6 will be going to get generated over there, so we'll be going to divide by 6, and 3r minus 2 multiplied by 3r plus 4. Now guys, till now we didn't change anything. You could see everything is as it is only. I have just multiplied and divided by 6. Now some changes will be brought over here. Like means changes will not be brought, we'll be going to bring it in the form of method of difference. 6 times of 3r plus 1 multiplied by 1 upon 3r minus 2 will be going to get generated over here, minus 1 upon 3r plus 4 will be going to get generated over here. We'll be going to multiply both the things. So first thing will be becoming like 1 upon 6 multiplied by 3r minus 2 multiplied by 3r plus 1. Let's write 6 outside the bracket. So whole is multiplied by 1 by 6 minus 1 divided by 3r plus 1 multiplied by 3r plus 4. Now I'll be going to keep the value of r from 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity I don't want, I want 1 to n first of all. So first of all, when I'll be going to keep 1 to n, 1 by 6 times of first term will be becoming like 1 divided by, when 1 will be kept by us, 1 multiplied by 4 minus 1 divided by 4 multiplied by 7, when 2 will be kept by us, 1 divided by 6 minus 2 is 4, then 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 1 divided by, when 2 will be kept by us, 7 multiplied by 10, plus 1 divided by 7 multiplied by 10, minus 1 divided by, when 3 will be kept by us, 9 multiplied by 13 it will be. And proceeding further, the nth term will be written like 1 divided by 3r minus 3n minus 2 multiplied by 3n plus 1, then 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n plus 4. I'll be going to subtract the things, whatever has been generated over here, whatever is getting cancelled, this two things will be going to get cancelled. Likewise, everything will be going to get cancelled like this. So finally we'll be remaining up with 1 upon 24 minus 1 upon 6 multiplied by 1 upon 3n plus 1 multiplied by 3n plus 4. So that will be the sum of n terms of this series. But if sum of infinite terms is asked to us, so it will be becoming 1 by 24 only, because 1 upon infinity is 0, we are knowing this will become 0. Now let's move on to the second sub part of this question. What is given to us? Guys, summation of this thing r plus 1, r plus 2 and r plus 3 is asked to us. So we would have to solve it by making use of method of difference. You should not solve it directly. Whosoever will be solving directly will be like, fundamentally we are not solving it right if we are solving it directly. So we have r into r plus 1 into r plus 2 into r plus 3. So I'll be going to bring it in the form of method of difference. After r plus 3 what will come? R plus 4 will come. That means just after r plus 3. And just before r what will be coming? Minus r minus 1 I will write over here, so that we may bring it in the form of method of difference. And since I have done such type of thing, I have multiplied it 5 by 5, so I would have to divide it by 5. Now just write all the things like it. R into r plus 1 multiplied by r plus 2 multiplied by r plus 3 multiplied by r plus 4 minus r minus 1 multiplied by r multiplied by r plus 1 multiplied by r plus 2 multiplied by r plus 3. So this will be the value of TR over here, and we would have to divide it by 5 over here. The complete thing we would have to divide it by 5 over here. This is TR we are knowing. Now summation upon TR will be going to keep from r is equal to 1 to n. So let's see what will be going to get over here. As soon as r is equal to 1 will be kept by me. So 1 by 5 times of 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5 will come. Minus 0 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 will come. And when r is equal to 2 will be kept by us. So this will be becoming 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6. Minus 1 2 will be kept by us. So it will be what? 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5 will be. Now similarly when 3 will be kept by us, so 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 7 will be. Then minus, when 3 will be kept by us, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6 will be coming over here. And the nth term will be looking like n into n plus 1 multiplied by n plus 2 multiplied by n plus 3 multiplied by n plus 4 minus n minus 1 multiplied by n plus 1 multiplied by n plus 2 multiplied by n plus 3. Now let's see what all things are getting cancelled over here. So guys, this way this will be going to get cancelled, this will be going to get cancelled, this will be going to get cancelled, similarly this will be going to get cancelled. And this is what becoming over here, 0 it is becoming. So the final answer for this question will be becoming n into n plus 1 multiplied by n plus 2 multiplied by n plus 3 multiplied by n plus 4 divided by 5 over here. And sum up to infinity of this series if it is asked to us, that will be becoming infinity. So Sn will be this and S infinity will be infinity. Now let's move on to the next sub part of this question. What is given to us? Bringing down the problem statement. So guys, C sub part is given to us like 1 upon 4 r square minus 1. So it's all generally whenever we see such type of thing, no, we would have to think like, let's get partial fraction in denominator. Okay, so you'll be going to write it like 1 upon 4 r square minus 1 as 1 upon 2r the whole square minus 1 square, and writing it in the form of a plus b into a minus b, and then proceeding further we'll be going to get the answer. So it will be becoming 1 upon 2r minus 1 multiplied by 2r plus 1. And as soon as we got 2r minus 1 and 2r plus 1, we would be going to bring the difference in numerator. Method of difference will be going to apply to get the value of numerator over here. So the numerator will be becoming what? 2r plus 1, greater number minus smaller number concept I told, minus of 2r minus 1. That means 2 will be going to get generated in numerator. So I would have to divide it by 2. That is 2r minus 1 multiplied by 2r plus 1, and 1 upon 2 times of summation r is equal to 1 to r is equal to n. So that means what? 1 by 2 times of summation r is equal to 1 to r is equal to n will be becoming 1 upon 2r minus 1 minus 1 upon 2r plus 1, and then we'll be going to keep the value of r over here to get the final answer. When r is equal to 1 will be kept by us, that will be 1 by 1 minus 1 upon 3 it will be. Then when 2 will be kept by us, that will be 1 by 3 minus 1 upon 5 will be. And when 3 will be kept by us, that will be 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 7 it will be. And finally when r is equal to n will be kept by us, that will be 1 upon 2 to the 1 upon 2 n minus 1 minus 1 upon 2 n plus 1 it will be. And whole of this thing is multiplied by what? We are knowing 1 by 4, 1 by 2. So multiplying it with 1 by 2. Now let's see what all things are getting cancelled. Plus minus 1 by 3 will be going to get cancelled directly. Plus minus 1 by 5, plus minus 1 by 7, and everything in between will be going to get cancelled like this. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1 will be the final value of this thing. Proceeding further, it can be written by us as 2n plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2n plus 1, and whole of it is divided by 2. So plus 1 and minus 1 will be gone, 2 and 2 will be gone, so we'll be remaining up with what? N upon 2n plus 1. That is sum of n terms of this series. Now we would have to get the sum of infinite terms of this series. So I'll be going to keep infinity in it. First of all, we'll be going to divide numerator and denominator by n. So it will be becoming like this. And then 1 upon n is what? N is what? Infinity we are knowing. So 1 upon infinity will be 0. So as infinity will become what? 1 by 2 over here. Hope you guys would have understood it, would have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, my dear students.